So, yes, we are coming up with a name, and I'll tell you what that name is, Breeze. It is the Gamerhub Podcast, episode 1.
Hey.
What's going on?
Hey.
How are you? How are you guys? It's been a week since the final of March Madness.
Hey.
Hey, Skyrim. Anyway, how are you guys doing?
Well, yeah, I'm all good, thank you. I'm all good.
Yeah.
How about you two? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Been a busy couple of last week. And then a fun weekend. Actually, interestingly enough, this morning I woke up a little bit late this morning. I thought it was a bank holiday.
No.
I got up and it was like 9:30, and I was like, my phone was going off with messages and stuff, and I was like, what is going on? It's bank holiday, and then I was like, no, it's not a bank holiday, Joe. So that was a bit of a pain. But hey, anyway, okay. So look, we're going to talk today. And what a first podcast episode, by the way. We're going to talk about the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. We are first, before we talk about the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase and what we think everyone's going to show or could be shown or whatnot, we're going to quickly touch on State of Play as well. But first, and I think we should have this as a tradition moving forward, I want to talk to you guys about what you've been playing in the last week since we spoke. What have you guys been playing? Let's start with you, Breeze.
Okay, so I've been heavy on Fortnite. Any of you listen to the podcast? I banned Fortnite in my house. Short story. Banned Fortnite in my house because it was making my then 9-year-old son toxic. So I banned it, and I couldn't even play it myself just to prove a point. So he's older now, and I unbanned it from the house, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna start playing it, and I started playing it, and I'm hooked. I am hooked. So. I done spent money on V-Bucks. I purchased my skins.
You did not. Oh no.
I couldn't help it. Once I saw like one of the emotes do one of my favorite dance moves, I was in it. I had to get it. And then I bought my battle pass. Yeah, I bought the battle pass. I gave in. And I'm just like, oh, I love these characters. They're dope. So I'm on the season where Doctor Strange, the multiverse season, and that's gonna end June 4th. And so I've unlocked the whole battle pass except for the battle bonuses page. I'm working on that. But yeah, I'm digging it. I didn't know. Excuse me. Let me be a little ignorant in my banning. I didn't know how in depth Fortnite got.
Yeah, there's full on lore to it now, which is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that.
There's actual lore to Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna download and play it because I like the game mechanics and I like the shooting mechanics. I really do. I'll say the graphics are a little cartoonish for me, but I really enjoy it. Like how to take the shots fired, just to the different weapons that they bring, the new content that they're constantly bringing. I'm just like really impressed. And I was really impressed.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of shots fired, I mean, you guys are part of the problem, aren't you? Like, what the hell?
No, you're the problem.
Have you played it?
I've played enough to have formed opinion on it. Yeah.
I know people say that it's cartoony, but if you actually look into the detail that they put, especially in the licensed stuff of the characters, is actually quite amazing. Like when you zoom in, is that the effort that has gone into it is great. And like I said last week, there's no other game that does seasonal stuff that's not an MMO. Like
it's a
Fortnite.
Live service, right? We have live.
I don't think any other game. I don't think Warzone does it very well. I don't think when PUBG implemented it, they did it very well.
PUBG was atrocious.
I think maybe Destiny might be the closest, but even then, it's not.
Destiny is all over the place to me. Like,
yeah,
I get flustered trying to. Yeah, I get flustered playing, and then it's like I'll play with friends, and it's like, where are we going? It's like we're gonna do this mission and then I end up running to somebody else doing some other mission. I'm just like, where am I at? So yeah.
Let me tell you something, guys. Fortnite is like the fast food of video games.
Yeah.
I
don't. You're not saying anything that's like a revelation. That is why I enjoy it. It's an easy game to play.
It is.
Fair enough. In fairness, I love a Macca's, so you know.
It is. And then the user creator content. It's like Roblox. I didn't know they had that. I didn't know. So you can download the Unreal Engine. You can utilize it from Epic Games. Is that it? Yeah, you can
that's really cool. The
create your own. Yeah,
how open and
it's
epic
dope.
both Unreal is quite amazing, actually.
Yeah,
Unreal.
yeah,
Some might say.
Unreal. I tried to not say it.
say how unreal it
so,
is. Yeah. So that's what
um,
I've been playing. Tough is Fortnite.
no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I imagine Carl's been playing a bit of Fortnite as well. What
Yeah,
else have you been playing,
a
buddy?
little bit here and there. I also restarted Final Fantasy VII Remake on my
Okay.
PS5
Nice.
because I never actually completed it first time round. I got to the last boss, and it was one of those games where you've been led to believe you can play the game one way, but then they want you to play the game a certain way on the final battle. So
Oh man.
yeah, and
Okay, fair
then
play.
move into PS5 because Sony are terrible with game transfers. I lost the game file, so I had to start again anyway. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
much. So I had to start again anyway. But it's beautiful on the PS5. It's so much nicer. It's so much nicer to play in 60 frames as well.
I can
God
imagine.
Almighty, that game is not a slog anymore. And then I also been playing a game which I believe I could talk about now
Yeah.
for which I'm going to be reviewing, called Elemental's Death Metal Death Match. God, that
It's a real
confuses me
mouth. Yeah. It's a real mouthful. That
every
one.
single time. Yeah, so I played that all Saturday morning, really. Actually,
Nice. Nice.
uh, wanted to had a good go. This game would be a fun party game when you got people over, and you also want some heavy music at the same time, and would benefit definitely. It's definitely a game that feels like would be included in a blockbuster or whatever membership or Game Pass
You think it'd make a good Game Pass game? Yeah.
for
Okay,
sure.
fair play. So it does. It seemed like that from what I've seen. It also does look a lot of fun as well.
It is a lot of fun, and I'm sure if I was playing, had people to play with as well, it would be
mm,
more fun for sure.
mm. Okay. Cool. Well,
But you been playing?
yeah, yeah, awesome. Me, okay. So, I finally decided to put down Skyrim over the last week. I started playing the Forgotten City. I actually started playing that, I think, like Thursday night last week.
Hmm.
Um, and I was started playing it at like 10 a.m. I was up playing it until like 3 or 4. I was really tired on Friday. Um, but it was great. I had a lot. I had I've been playing it. I'm still playing it. It's got multiple endings as well, and it's really great narrative driven game. It's set in like a mystical sort of ancient Rome, and so you wake up on the side of a river, like, and this stranger talks to you. She calls herself Karen. Um, and
So
then
she can
like
play.
she sent you. So they do actually reference the meme in the game, actually, in the dialogue. So um, but yeah, she like this. She sends you into this like temple to go and find her friend, like Al, who you find he's dead. You go in there and you get stuck in this time loop thing where so in ancient Rome, like, they live by like a set of like rules. They're really like developed for how long ago it was, and then considering how far back we seem to go after the fall of the Roman Empire. But yeah, they live by the thing, and it's like someone is going to break the golden rule, and if you or like one of the rules, and if they break the rules, then all these like statues come alive and kill you. And there's like if you've caused that to be it to be broken, or you get to it where they break the golden rule, it sends you back, and you don't, thankfully you don't have to do it all again, but they won't remember speaking to you, so you can learn from it and build up, and then like it's a lot of
Is it
fun. It's
is it
in
a
Game
full
Pass.
is
It's
it
in
a
Game
full
Pass.
yeah, is it a full like narrative game, is it?
Really full. Yeah, it's a full narrative game. It's not a long game at all. Like
Hmm.
I'm pretty far through getting like completing it once, um,
Okay.
in that time, and yeah, you could do it. You could complete it in an evening, but like at 3 o'clock or something, I was quite tired by that point,
Yeah, that's fair.
and so I wasn't really getting much done. Um, but yeah, no, it's a really great game. It's in Game Pass. I would suggest, if you haven't played it,
Y-
and you
Yeah,
want
for
to like
sure.
game,
That sounds right up my street.
yeah, get on it. It's a lot of fun. And then also I've just started playing No Man's Sky. It's got a new update. It's just scratching like the itch that is the delayed Starfield. I just want some like flying around in space, and I know it's not going to be the same, but it's got some similarities. So yeah, that's kind of, I've been playing that. I think I'm going to be playing a bit with Gavin as well.
Nice.
So he's been playing it too. And
Nice.
Kyle,
I
I
need
did
to
say
join you guys.
you need to get on if you honestly, please, because like it's so much more fun playing multiplayer. Like, don't get me wrong, like I don't know, like the last time I played it, for some reason I couldn't pick up the gameplay loop properly. I think I must have been just baked or something. Like I just couldn't concentrate. Like I was just like, yeah. But like obviously playing it like on a clear head, yeah, no problem at all. And I was like, oh man, this is actually really fun. Like, so yeah.
Hot take. I
Go on.
liked No Man's Sky when it first came out. I really
I did
enjoyed it when it first
too.
came out.
I didn't
I
play
did
it on
too.
PS4. I didn't play it until I
Yeah,
got an Xbox.
I played it. I played it
I
on
did too.
PS4. I really enjoyed it. For about 2 weeks, I didn't play anything else. Like I was
Yeah.
hooked into that game.
Yeah.
And then I just fell off because it did get a bit boring. Um,
Yeah, it did. It did.
Mm.
It was
and I've
very
kind of
vanilla.
I've dabbled in and out. Was when once it came to literally 2 weeks before it came to Game Pass, I bought it on Xbox because it was on offer. It was only
Oh,
it was
bro.
it was only like fifth. I
Did
think
you
I bought it for a
pre-order it?
tenner.
Did you
Yeah,
pre-order it? Because it launched, I think, into Game Pass.
No, it didn't launch into Game Pass. It didn't.
Didn't
it
it?
didn't launch.
No,
No,
no.
No Man's
Right.
Sky didn't launch. It was
Um,
No,
added
it
later on
launched
down the
normally.
line.
Yeah, it was like it only came to Game Pass. It was like 2 years ago. It came to Game Pass.
okay.
And then
Oh,
it
But yeah,
disappeared.
hang on a moment. Actually,
It was in
I
rotation.
think I bought it as well. I think I bought it.
yeah,
Like,
and it did come in and out of Game Pass as well. It joined,
Yeah.
left, and came back
let me
again.
just let me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they. And to be fair, like shout out to Hello Games really, because and they're only up the road from you and me, Kyle, in Guildford.
Yeah, they are,
Ooh.
aren't they?
They are like that game launched and it got a load of criticism, kind of like Sea of Thieves.
Mhm.
And it was just, it was empty and stuff like that. They've supported
Yeah.
that game. That game is a solid game now. There's so much to it. Yeah, and it's just generally a great game. Oh god, yeah, I forgot I unplugged it. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. It was but anyway, I feel like now we need to sort of get into
The thick of it.
the thick of it, because I feel it could be a longer podcast today. So let's just quickly touch before we get into the Xbox stuff on the state of play that's scheduled for Thursday this week. So I don't know really anything that's going to be coming out. I can't imagine it's anything too big. I think people do need to temper their expectations. I don't think we're going to be seeing any God of War or anything like that. But I think we're
I
going to see
think
some cool stuff. Maybe some
I
cool
think
like. Go on.
maybe they didn't say it's going to have VR, but maybe some VR stuff. Maybe more
Yeah.
VR
Yeah.
info.
Mhm.
I reckon maybe a Horizon update, maybe like just a little patch note thing. Um, maybe after that, I don't really know
I did
because
a little research. I didn't
okay,
mean
Go
to
on
cut
then,
you off. I'm
Breeze.
sorry.
Take it away,
And
yeah, go
Breeze.
go go.
well, it seems that it is speculation that they'll be centered around their third-party games, third-party
Yeah.
studios. So it's going to be 30 minutes, of course. So I'm hoping to see something exclusive. But if not, they're going to focus on a lot of third-party. Hopefully, some new Final Fantasies might be in the works, or Resident Evil 8 DLC coming out. Ooh, interesting.
Ooh, that would be interesting,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
Street Fighter 6. Capcom is,
Mm.
coming out with something else, so maybe we'll see something from the third party people.
I feel like I heard something about VR, that there might be some VR thing. I can't remember where I heard it. So, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, it might be like a PSVR 2 or something, maybe. Anyway,
Well, that's been announced.
yeah,
PSVR 2
but
has
I
been
know it's been
announced. So.
announced. They might be, yeah, sort of. I don't know,
But yeah, I
release
was
or
just
something
about to
like
say,
release date or something.
after God of War,
Mhm.
we don't really know what's coming up for PlayStation, do we? Like I know this is more for the third party, but yeah, after first party, after God of War, we don't really know too much, do we?
Off the top of my head, I don't. I'm pretty sure they have stuff. I'm pretty sure they have stuff coming, because I mean, you've seen all over. It's like everyone's been like, "Oh, Xbox has got nothing coming out," and it's like, yeah, well, I think PlayStation do have. I think they do have stuff scheduled. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah. Anyway, well, could someone have a quick look at that?
Let me just search.
Because I know they've got, but the thing is, they've got a lot of third-party marketing deals. But I don't think we're going to see anything too big. I think because they've got a showcase to do still. So the state of play will probably be focused on. I imagine it'll be probably on a PlayStation exclusive, or something PlayStation exclusive. But I don't think it's
we got
sort of like indies.
We've got Forsaken coming at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, Forsaken.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot about that. God of War. Then we've got Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Was that saying 2020? Is that saying 2022?
No, that's 2023.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2023.
Wolverine.
That's 2024. That one.
No, I'm talking. I was just talking upcoming. I'm not talking 2022.
Yeah.
I'm talking what was coming out for Sony. Knights of the Old Republic remaster or remake, sorry. And that's it. And I know they've got Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
That's it. They haven't got much coming up.
Well, that we know of. Well, don't forget we got
Horizon VR. They got Horizon Call of the Mountain VR.
Yeah.
Nice.
And what is that? It's another game they have coming out. It looks like Final Fantasy.
No, it is just Final Fantasy 16.
Is it? Yeah, I know Final Fantasy 16. But I thought there was another game that kind of looks similar to the art style. But I'm not sure. But yes, Final Fantasy 16 for sure. I do know it's coming out.
Sure.
But yeah, exclusive wise, I don't know what else is going to be coming out besides God of War after that.
Oh, the other big surprise that they could do is release footage of Final Fantasy, the next part of the Final Fantasy 7 remake. Because that's going to be exclusive to PlayStation. That's a third-party exclusive.
I mean, the game's pretty much third-party. Pretty much. Oh, you mean it's not going to be on PC either?
Well, Final Fantasy 7 remake has only just come to PC, I think. But either way, it's going to be. It will have exclusivity on PlayStation for a while, regardless.
At least a while, yeah. Okay, right, sure, yeah. Do you guys ever think that's going to come to Xbox?
No, no. Sony's not letting that go. Never. That's just in Sony. You'll have to get a PlayStation 5 in order to play that.
Yeah, or a PC. But yeah, yeah. It's not really to be honest with you, it's not really my jam anyway, that game. But yeah,
I'm back.
Savage for Xbox people. Okay, well I guess now you're back. Breeze, do you have guys anything more? Either of you?
No,
on,
no, that was just last little bit that I wanted to get out.
Yeah, besides Pragmata, that's something that I kind of want to play too. In that comes because it's a space exploring game.
Yeah,
Abandoned Earth. Yeah, I'm like kind of looking forward to that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, don't blame me. Don't blame me.
That's about it. State of play. They're focusing on third party. I remember the last State of Play, how they mentioned that they are going to start putting focus on even indie games. They're going to let indie studios come in. So that's big for Sony to me,
considering they said they stopped when they kind of practically said they'll stop supporting indies as much.
Yeah, well, they don't. They don't really. It's a lot harder to develop on their platform.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
true.
But that's good that they are still giving them a bit of a spotlight if that is in fact the case. So yeah. But yeah, okay. So I guess the main event, which is the impending Xbox and Bethesda showcase in the next couple of weeks. I'm super hyped for it. I'm pretty sure everyone's is quite hyped for it. Even with the disappointment of the delay to Starfield and Redfall.
Something's big's got to come out the end of this year.
I
feel.
think we're gonna get a surprise. Okay, I think there will be something that comes out this year. I have no idea what. I'm basing that literally just on instinct as opposed to anything factual.
Yep. Same.
But
If not, would you all be disappointed? If they didn't drop anything exclusive?
No, because I've still got tens of thousands of games to play anyway. So no, but I feel as an Xbox brand they need to do it.
I would be disappointed I would be disappointed because don't get me wrong, like if the games aren't ready, they're not ready. But I would be disappointed because more because I was expecting this end of the year to be like regardless of like so Redfall and Starfield have been delayed, and that's it. That's fine to make them the best games possible. But there's still that part of you that thinks, okay, this is the start now of Xbox, and their first party really starting to take off since all their investments. I wouldn't be that. There will still be stuff to play. There's Hogwarts Legacy coming out at the end of the year, and I'm gonna spend so much time playing that. I hope at least.
What houses are you expecting to get in? I have to ask this question. I've asked everybody this.
Slytherin.
Everybody choose. And what, Kyle? What about you?
I'm gonna do an evil playthrough of my first one. I've
well,
got to.
I'm Ravenclaw, so
Okay.
you know.
I had a joke. I said everybody is going to be Hufflepuff.
Probably.
It's going to make everyone.
Could you imagine if that's the whole joke of the game, that everyone's just Hufflepuff, regardless?
Yes, that would be so funny.
I crack up.
Okay, so we're gonna go through this. I've put all the studios down in alphabetical order, just because it just seemed like the most logical way to do it. Aside from Alpha Dog Games, who are a mobile studio, I don't really know what they're doing anyway. So we're gonna start, and unless any of you guys have either know or particularly care,
No.
but I don't think any of us are really fussed by mobile games.
No.
No. Okay, cool.
No,
so we're gonna start.
But they're making a wave, though. They're gonna be the future. They're gonna be future in gaming.
Well, I'm hoping that it's gonna go more along the way of game streaming, and so we get console quality games on the mobile thing. That would be better from my point of view, at least. So Arcane, we're gonna start with Arcane. So they've got two studios, Austin and Lyon. We've got the Deathloop. They will show Deathloop, and they will say it's releasing on Xbox, and that will be coming out this year.
Yeah, that could be at the end of the year for sure. Then
it's a great game. Yeah,
I was
it's a great game.
To be on Game Pass.
Yeah. Unless they had a year's exclusivity, because did it launch this year for PlayStation?
No, Deathloop launched last year.
It did launch last year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
End
Sweet.
Of last year.
So yeah, we've got Deathloop coming
out.
out.
I reckon that's 100%. That's going to be.
And that's going to be there. That will be shown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Redfall. Now. Redfall, I think will be shown. The gameplay will be shown.
Yeah, because we didn't actually get any gameplay at the announcement, did it?
No,
it was all cutscene.
We just got a trailer. Yeah.
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 Which always put me in doubt of why it would be released this year. That always put me in doubt of why that would be released, because we didn't get any gameplay or anything.
Yeah, sure. I think Redfall will.
But we didn't get any. Well, at least I didn't see any gameplay. And I know this is a different company and a different title, but Evil Dead. Did any of you see any gameplay before it came out?
No, but we knew what it was going to be like.
Gotcha.
We knew it was going to be that Friday the 13th Dead by Daylight sort of game.
Gotcha. It totally blew.
Same developers, I think.
But it kind of blew my expectations better. I played it.
Yeah, I think it's some of the same developers who did Friday the 13th. That's why it's so similar and good.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I'm hyped to see. I'm hyped that Deathloop's coming out for Xbox, because I think it's a great game, and it's great that it's it's finally coming to Xbox. Hopefully that's going to be coming out this year, and they'll announce
Mhm.
that. Then we've got Redfall. I cannot wait. I'm so hyped for Redfall. When do you guys think they'll announce a release date for it, like an actual date, or do
No.
you think we're gonna have to wait for that?
Oh, I think we wait for. I think that's a Game Awards announcement.
You think it's Game Awards announcement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm
Maybe you
thinking
think
maybe.
If they were this
Maybe,
close to
if they
announcing
do.
the date, they would have announced it when they pushed it,
Well, do you
or at
not
least
think?
given a
Because
window.
I mean, but here's the thing, just to rebuttal you slightly there. Do you not think that because so Phil went and like Aaron Greenberg and everything like that, they all went to go to Bethesda, and they met, they met up and everything. They were obviously planning the game showcase, and then literally 2 days later, we get the announcement of the delay to Redfall and Starfield. So I mean, they could be saying, okay, well, we'll delay this, and then we'll announce, but then show show the trailer and say, if we don't know if they've planned a release date. If they say, okay, we'll definitely be ready by this point, because we just don't know anything about Redfall and how far they are through it.
No, I don't think they'll make the mistake of announcing a date after it's just been pushed. I think that'll just that's such a it doesn't look it's not a good
Got
look.
next, Bethesda Game Studios.
Hmm.
Obviously, we're all well, I'm sure we'll get Starfield gameplay. I hope we get the Todd Howard deep dive into it. I just hope we do. I can see a world where we don't, and
I can
I
see a
would
world
be,
where we don't.
and I would be so honestly, if we don't, I'm going to be really, really upset.
The showcase and how showcases work, they really work when they're snappy, they're straight to the point. When they flow like that, and I think have a deep dive. Yes, show some good Starfield stuff, but have a deep dive as its separate thing.
Oh no, but like I think it would have to be at the end or at the start. You do a Todd Howard deep dive
At the
in
end, don't do it
Starfield.
at the start. That
Yeah,
that
well,
just kills the
spoil it.
momentum. Don't
Well,
do it
I
at the
mean,
start.
it depends how epic the deep dive is and like what the reception is. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Putting it in the middle would definitely disrupt the flow if you want something punchy and fast, which is
Yeah.
what. But yeah, so Starfield. Um, when do you firstly do you think it's going to be? Um, do you do you think we're going to get the deep dive for it? And secondly, when do you think it's going to release? Do you think they're gonna? Do you think it's going to be in? Do you actually think it's going to be in Q1 or 2 next year, or do you think we're going to get holiday release? Because I'm seeing a lot of holiday release rumors over there, and I honestly I don't know what I'm going to do if it gets pushed back to holiday. I think I'm just going to just. I've been so hyped for this game for so long. I'm just gonna I mean, I guess I can wait longer, but at the same time, it's like I really don't want to.
Well, I was initially going to say March, but Q2, I think they might. Yeah, I think they might push it to June.
You think it
Or
might do
summer
June?
release. Yeah, I think
Okay.
might do May, June.
You think they're gonna do because I mean, like historically, I know they want a big game per quarter, but
Mhm.
historically, they don't. Xbox don't really they release like a massive game in the summer. Um,
Yeah,
do
but the
you?
thing is, it's changing. It's changing. It's been changing for the last 5 years. It all started, I remember, when Horizon came out in Q1, and then Zelda came out in Q1, and then
Well, that's
from then,
Q1. That's not
no, no,
summer.
no. Yeah,
Summer's a
yeah, but
different story.
Q1, Q2, like they're becoming bigger markets because people have realized that people stopped releasing then.
I can see it.
And
I don't get me wrong. I can see it January to April. I could see it in or May, yeah, January to April I can see it. But after April, if it hasn't released by April, I'm not I don't see it really. I don't see them releasing it in summer. I just don't see a summer release for it. Um and
so,
I hope I'm wrong, but yeah, there we go. Um I've got here Skyrim Switch. I don't think they'll show it because of well, I mean they could do Bethesda game at the but you would think
there's no
why
need
would
to
they
show it. There's no need.
well, it's the
Just make a
anniversary
joke.
edition.
Just make a joke out of it. You don't need to show anything. Just make a joke that you're releasing it again.
Well,
You know,
you would think they might want to keep it focused first party and not say, "Oh, we're releasing this on Switch." I mean, they might do as a laugh, like the anniversary edition. But after the delay to Starfield, do you really think they're going to want to be people want to be hearing that? Oh yeah, we're releasing Skyrim again though.
yes, because it's absolute jokes.
I don't know. What do you think, Breeze? You've been a bit quiet.
I'm really not. I'll be honest. I'm not. I'm excited for new games to come out, but I don't get angry when they get pushed back because I like finished products more so than, work in progress. Starfield, I really don't care when it comes out. I really don't, because I'm going to enjoy playing it regardless. I already know me. I already know what Bethesda does. I really don't have no gripes on when they decide to bring it out. Skyrim on Switch, I'm not going to get, because I already own it on PlayStation and Xbox. And I'm a special edition, so I own both of them. So I don't, on both consoles. I don't think they need to say anything about it because it's going to Switch. I'll just say, man, I give kudos to Bethesda for that game porting so many times that every year they come with a new grand opening sign and it just gets ate up. And and yeah, I won't be purchasing that for the Switch though. I'll say that.
No, fair enough. So okay, here's the thing then. So what about this? Fallout 76, I imagine we might see an update for it as well. Fallout 76 is actually being taken over by a support studio. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head, but I remember reading about it. So Bethesda Game Studio, it's not going to be sort of done sort of by Bethesda Game Studios, but one of their support studios. Now, we've heard about the rumors, and we'll get into this later with the but we've heard rumors from sort of relatively credible people about sort of like a Halo Master Chief Collection type treatment, some of their IP. Now, I know we all think that it's Gears, and it probably is Gears, but there's this hopium part of me that just thinks, oh man, could they be doing it to all the Elder Scrolls games, like the Elder Scrolls 2, Elder Scrolls 1, 2, 3, and 4? Please. I don't think it's, I know, but it's nice to think about though, isn't it?
It's Gears.
Nice. It's Gears, yeah.
It's Gears.
So onto the C's now. We're onto Compulsion Games. I expect to see something from them. Now they got purchased in 2018. We are in 2022 now. They just released We Happy Few, I think, or they were just about to release We Happy Few.
It'd have been released, I think.
So yeah, regardless, they've had about 4 years now. They've going to be working. So I expect to see what that game is, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing it. Apparently they've recruited like 3x to the amount of staff or something. I didn't quote me on that, but that's what I've heard. That the studio's grown massively. They've had a lot more of a budget, obviously, since the Microsoft acquisition. And we're meant to be seeing a game. They have they've released details on it. Does anyone have any opinions on this?
I haven't seen anything about Compulsion Games actually. I have no idea.
No? Okay.
I played We Happy Few and it was a good idea that wasn't very executed very well.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't stay on We Happy Few. I didn't stay on it.
You didn't stay on it? Okay.
I didn't stay on it, but I wouldn't mind going back to play, or really just sit down and listen to the story again.
Yeah, well, I mean, it has been announced that that they're working on a game. Apparently, it's meant to be, and this is coming courtesy of Gaming Bolt. I've just done a quick Google. It's going to be working on a single-player, narrative-driven third-person game, and oh man, all these stupid ads. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, we all fall down. Is that what that is? No, that's old.
Yeah, and that's old. This is initially. It's actually initially. This information is initially from Windows Central. That's probably where I got it. I heard it from Jez Gordon or something. But it's codenamed Midnight. It's set in a dark, fantastical world inspired by America's Deep South. So that could be quite interesting.
Okay, now I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of that gets my butt. No, I'm just like.
So that could be quite an interesting game potentially.
Yeah.
So I hope to I definitely hope to see that. I'm sure we will as well.
Whoa! No way. Is that a book? Is that after a book?
I don't know what. Sorry.
Codename Midnight.
It's codenamed Midnight. No, I don't think so. I mean, it might. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a book of the same name. Does it say anything about that? Are you?
I'm looking into more of it. I was just wondering about it because you said it's set in the Deep South.
Yeah.
And that book is about something in the Deep South, so I was wondering if it might be the same. But that's a reach.
So we're gonna move on now. We're gonna go to like the workhorse studio of Xbox Game Studios, the Coalition. Now we know a few things about the Coalition. We know that they're working on a new IP. We know that they've got Gear, in the Unreal Engine 5. That'll be obviously Gear, the Coalition sort of being the masters of the Unreal Engine. We obviously think we know that they're gonna release sort of Gears, the Master Chief Collection, effectively, and the Marcus Phoenix Collection, I think, is what's being spoken of. And then obviously Gears 6 could be a little while. What do we think? Do you guys have any thoughts on what this new IP could be? Or?
Not on the new IP, but I swear I saw that Gear 6 is closer than we think.
Oh, okay. Do you remember where you saw that?
No, I have no idea. It was probably my random scrolling on Facebook, and a news article came up, and it was a conversation piece. But I'm pretty sure, it's a fair way in development. So, we might hear about it. We might hear about it.
Yeah.
New IP wise, I'm not sure.
I'd say so apparently they're meant to be releasing the new IP before the next Gears.
Okay, interesting.
And the new, but I don't think the new IP is meant to be like a big, massive AAA game. It's sort of a game that they're making to get used to the Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they just want to sort of get over there, get on their mastery of it. I mean, I'd love, Coalition. They're such a great studio. Like, they really are. They really are masters of that engine. I think I'd love to see them work on something that isn't just Gears, and then sort of
but I like, but you say that, but they keep pushing Gears every time now. Like what they did with Gears 4, especially that first level of Gears 4 was amazing, and then how they pushed it further with Gears 5. They did the open map area, which wasn't the best, but I liked what
they need work on that.
Yeah, but I liked where they were going. I liked the direction. I liked that they tried to do something different, and it was still fun to a certain extent. Like, the more they push the Gears franchise, the better.
Yeah, but imagine that same sort of implementation and that ability for level design and gameplay with sort of a different story mixed up away from, like, don't get me wrong, I do really like Gears, I do, but I feel that I don't think we should keep them on just on Gears all the time. Apart from anything else, like, it kind of gives you a chance to miss the franchise. Like Gears, we have got Gears just regularly all the time, and that's been good because Xbox has kind of needed it over the, especially over the Xbox One generation, where it was like Halo, Gears, Forza. But I don't know. I'd like to see them get the opportunity if they wanted to.
The problem for me is that I've become such a big Gears fan in the last 3 years. My love for Gears like only came after was when Gears 5 got announced. When Gears 5 got first announced, and I was like, right, that's it. I'm gonna actually play through the Gears. So I hired a friend. I didn't hire a friend, but I got a friend, and and we went through Gears 1, 2, 3, misjudgment. Played 4, and then played
Yo,
5.
you missed Judgment? Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I think everyone
That
missed
atrocity.
But yeah, and then I've been clamoring for a new Gears since I put down Gears 5 almost 3 years ago now.
Okay.
You know, I've been wanting Gears to really hone in, because the story driven points are already there. They've been there since game 1. I want them to go back to Gears of War 3 and give me Horde and just focus on Horde and PvP. Like, I can't. Horde is something that I felt like how Call of Duty should have just focused on zombies only. Like, that part of the gameplay was just bomb. Like, I love Horde. Like, I'm Horde queen. Like, that was a game mode for, multiplayer to work together.
Do you think we could see a world where Gears Horde is its own free-to-play thing?
That could be interesting.
That's interesting. That would be dope, actually.
I think that would work really well.
Yeah, but they need to do it. They need to actually do it and do it properly though. Like it can't go
like
down
Judgment.
the Halo or the Halo Infinite route as well.
No, of course not.
But yeah, so okay. I mean, look, I don't think we're gonna see their new IP. I don't think we're gonna see. I think if we get anything from Gears, it's gonna be the Marcus Phoenix collection.
Yeah.
If indeed we do see that, and that's just
already done in Unreal 5.
Yeah.
Gears and Unreal 5. That's gonna be
so
sexy.
I know. Yeah. Get out of there. It's such a beautifully horrific game. But yeah. Okay. So next on the list, we're going into the D's now. We've got Double Fine. They've obviously. I don't expect to see anything from that unless, of course, we get some like DLC for Psychonauts 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Though you never know with Tim Schafer, he might already have a game coming. You know what he's like. He'll just think of some weird thing and make a game out of it, won't he? So.
Good old Schafer. Oh, actually, no. I have heard something about Psychonauts 2. Psychonauts 2. Double Fine. I heard that they might be doing a Banjo-Kazooie like full remake.
I have heard this. Yes, I've heard this as well. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot I heard that.
Yeah, same here. So maybe look, I don't expect to. Why did I spell that wrong? Yeah, I don't. I actually don't expect. We might see it. We might see it.
We might see it. Let's put that in the pile of dreams.
So I'm marking these through. Green has what we expect to see, and then we can recap at the end and like take anything out. So we're gonna move on now from Double Fine, and I think that's a pretty open and shut one. Unless Breeze, did you hear anything about this Banjo-Kazooie thing?
I have not heard about it. Only thing I've heard about was like Psychonauts 2 is able to be played on Linux and Mac, but other than that, I haven't heard about any new or Banjo-Kazooie remake.
Yeah.
I have not. It'd be dope. I'd play it.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's like, don't get me wrong. It's like I'm not like come on, I desperately want Banjo back, but at the same time, I would definitely play it if it got announced. I'd be like, oh,
don't lie to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. We all want that Banjo game as much as anything else right now.
Yeah, man. If it's choose between Banjo and Starfield, I'm on Banjo, Team Banjo.
Yeah, that's what I like to
hear. Yeah, so global publishing, Xbox Global Publishing. We know they've got a few deals in the works. I've just noted down a couple here. We've obviously got Project Dragon, which is being developed by IO Interactive. I don't think we see this. I don't know what you guys think, but I'll ask you in a minute. But what I do think we will see is Contraband being developed by Avalanche Studios. Obviously, we saw a sort of teaser trailer for it last year.
Yeah, I can't remember that. I'm not going to lie.
You can't even remember that. Okay, so it is basically like an online PvPvE 70s heist style game.
I do remember.
Incredible.
Yes, I do remember. That did sound incredible.
Yeah. And I can't wait to. I hope they do see it. I can't wait to Can't wait to see it. Yeah. Any Breeze? Or I mean, do you guys agree with that? Do you expect to see Contraband or?
I don't know because I haven't heard anything about it since that trailer. Hence why I forgot about it. I
Yeah,
haven't heard
sure.
anything.
Yeah.
So they might be deep into development without wanting to show anything at the moment. But we never know. It might be a surprise.
Yeah. Well, you see,
Yeah, because I don't know. I just know that it's all just Hitman. Like they've been focusing on Hitman a lot.
Yeah.
I haven't heard any new.
Here we go. So yeah. So you mean Project Dragon? And yeah, Hitman. I don't think we see it either, but I do think we have a surprise here. I think there'll be a surprise that we don't know about from Xbox Global Publishing
Okay.
on something that they're working with.
Okay.
But I mean, well, I don't know what it will be, so I'm not going to leave it greened in. To the id Tech,
id Software.
id Software. So we've got obviously I mean, I don't really know from id. I mean, will we get a new Doom? Like, will we get a surprise from id?
The
I
thing
do
is,
not know. Take it away, guys. Like,
do we need another Doom? Like,
Yeah, really.
Doom 2016 blew everyone away. Doom Eternal felt the same, but with
what about this thing, guys?
shoehorn storyline that no one wanted. Okay, you keep mentioning Quake.
another
You've mentioned
Quake.
Quake for like the
I
last
love
2 months.
Quake.
I loved Quake 4. Quake 4 was the first game I got for my 360 when I got my 360. I loved that game. I loved Quake 1 and 2 back in the day. I just feel that Quake has just moved into this such niche market for QuakeCon and the competitive side of it. I just don't think there's a market or a want for the single player game anymore.
Well, also, look, I mean, look, here's the thing. Don't forget there is still a QuakeCon coming this year as well as August.
Yeah.
So we might not see anything from id until then. If they do have some kind of Quake thing,
Or they'll
coming,
say for Gamescom
yeah,
or something.
yeah, potentially. I mean, there's other stuff. I don't think we'll see anything from id myself. But moving on away now from id and into the eyes, and we've got NXR Entertainment. We know they're working on something. What do you think, Breeze? Do you think we'll see anything? I mean, obviously, the main thing we know they're working on comes is that sort of steampunk RPG, or like AAA level open world. What do you think?
Well, I liked Wasteland 3. By NXR, I really liked Wasteland. I never played the Bard's Tales or any of those games they had. So I mean, I don't know how I really feel about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Wasteland 3 turn based. I don't think I'm not really a fan of super turn based.
No, I'm not really a fan of the turn based thing.
Yeah, I wasn't really fond of it. So if they come out,
Kyle likes the turn based, though, don't you, buddy?
I do like the turn-based but turn-based in the Wasteland 3 and that sort of game, XCOM, is so difficult. It can start off really easy, but it gets so hard.
Issues. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a deep strategy with
it definitely heightens my anxiety for sure. Those games because they're still time-based. They're not like proper turn-based. They're still got a time element to it, and that drives my anxieties up the wall. I'm just like, don't time me, don't pressure me. But they are good. I did really what I did play with Wasteland 3. I really enjoyed. It looked really cool. But yeah, it just got a bit too hard for me. And with permadeath, as soon as I lose like 2 people, I'm like, no, I'm done.
So we're talking about NXR. Did anyone see this screenshot that they that they posted on their Twitter? I don't know if it has anything to do with a game, or if it's from an already existing game, or if it's something that they're working on. I'm just messaging it to you both now, so you can have a quick look.
I did see this picture.
And if this is a game that they are working on, it looks like sort of a dark fantasy dungeon crawling, aggressive game. That's right up my alley, and I am super hyped to see it. And I do think
it also looks like something out of Amnesia as well. So who knows?
Yeah, I know. It could be. That's my point. It could be from an already existing game. But I would, yeah. I know. Obviously, we know that they're working on a steampunk RPG. Do you think we'll see it?
Maybe.
I'm going to say no.
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 Okay. I'm gonna put it in yellow because I'm also maybe. I'd like to see it.
Good.
I'd like to see it. The initiative. I mean, we're not going to see Perfect Dark. We know that they've
Nope.
had their massive issues. Like we've got obviously, two major developers. What they called? They've just been bought by
Crystal
Embrace Group.
Dynamics.
Crystal Dynamics working on them. Who and I can't believe Microsoft missed out on just acquiring them to continue work. But
Isn't
anyway,
it?
it doesn't really matter.
Just-
Seems so stupid, but to me. But obviously, I mean, I don't work at a multi-trillion-dollar corporation.
No.
But yeah, we're not seeing that. Perfect Dark is
No.
not going to happen. I mean, Breeze, do you agree with that?
No, but it is what it is. I
Yeah,
guess I'll just have to play the rare replays.
Oh, so do you think they will show Perfect Dark?
I don't think they are.
No,
I would
no.
hope they would, but I don't think they are.
Yeah, I don't think it's ready. I think there's problems. At
They
least
talked
it's at least going slowly development, and there's
very
Yes.
slowly. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think they're just like they have rare replay to hold them off. They're okay.
Yeah. After the Eyes is Machine Games. Now we haven't seen. They've obviously haven't released a game in a little while now. We know that they're working with Todd Howard executive producing Indiana Jones. We know they're working
I
on
think
that.
we get a cutscene trailer for Indiana Jones.
Do you think we get it?
A cutscene trailer. No gameplay.
No
Pure
gameplay. Yeah.
cutscene.
Okay. Yeah. So
Pure
yeah,
CG
CGI
cutscene.
trailer.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to agree with you on that one. I'm going to put it in green. What do you think, Breeze? Indiana Jones. What about Wolfenstein?
I think we get Wolfenstein as well.
You think we see both of them?
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool if we do see both of them.
It would be
I think we
seriously
would
cool.
see Wolfenstein 3. I think we would see that. They're pretty
Okay, well,
complete when they
by
drop.
you guys, by what you guys are saying, I'm gonna. So you think that they've been working on Wolfenstein because we know that Todd Howard likes a 2-year pre-production in his games that he makes. So if that's the case, Indiana Jones got released, teased and announced in 2020 with a CGI sort of trailer.
That
Do you
was a
not remember?
teaser trailer. That was a
Yeah.
That was pure
Do
tease.
you think we're going to get conceptual CGI?
I think we get CGI voice actors.
Okay, I'm going to put both of them in. I don't. I think we only see one of them myself, but I'm going to mark them
Yeah.
both green because you both make very valid arguments there.
And
Now we're going to
Wolfenstein's
get.
just time for Wolfenstein again.
Yeah, I mean Wolfenstein. They need to finish the trilogy as well, don't they? Wolfenstein 3.
Yeah.
But we're going to move on now to one again. A studio I love and hate at the same time. So we're going to go on to Mojang and Minecraft. Do you guys have? Because I'm going to say a lot about this. So do you guys have anything you want to talk about here?
I would say it's about time Minecraft RTX came to series consoles, and we'll probably see just the same update that's just come out from Minecraft Dungeons shown. That's it.
Yeah. So you agree with me? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think, Breeze?
I mean, if they do show anything, that'd be great. Me and my daughter play Minecraft all the time, so
Yeah.
we look forward to anything Mojang comes out with. Dungeons. I mean, we play that at home. We play that at Dave and Buster's. So they come out with anything new. Yeah.
I love Minecraft. I love Minecraft Dungeons. I love Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in ages, and I'm now actually at a point where I'm having a bit of a mental face-off with Mojang. I mean, they have no idea. But I'm trying to be stubborn and not play it until they actually finally release the RTX, like the ray tracing for on the series consoles. Because the super duper graphics pack they announced in 2017, and then they were like announced, oh yeah, we're not going to do that. Then they announced at the 2023 or Xbox Games Showcase Oh yeah. We're gonna look at this. Like ray tracing. We're gonna bring it to Minecraft on the series consoles, and then they've been and then they said, I think the most recent update I read on it is that they said, oh, it's a while off, but then people have seen in like pre-builds that are early like beta versions of it, because you can get like you can play like beta versions of Minecraft that haven't been fully released. And they said that the people have seen like ray tracing in there somewhere, or the settings menu. So honestly, but that was outdated when I read that, because I was looking for as research for this, and a piece I'm writing on it, like a feature. And honestly, I'm so frustrated that they keep doing it. Minecraft, Mojang, they keep announcing all this cool stuff they're gonna do, and then just bring it out. And you know what? And I am voting with my wallet here. I'm not buying any more updates for it until they do what they say they were gonna do.
Right.
Anyway, yeah. So there's a big rant coming from me. I'll talk about it more in the feature that I'm writing. It should be out either later this week or next week. Anyway, right. Moving on.
Are we done? Are we done Kyle, now?
Yeah, we're done.
Are we done?
Mojang.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ninja Theory. We've got two things that are definitely in the works here. Do you guys want to say anything on this first? I know what I want to say on it. So.
I say we I say we get a release date for Hellblade 2.
You think we get a release date for Hellblade 2?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you guys think that Hellblade 2 is in Jeff Keighley's show?
No. Why would it be?
Well, because they seem to, if you look at Hellblade 2, all of its last showings have been in Jeff Keighley stuff.
Yeah, but I think this is Xbox ones to show off. This is a big one, isn't it?
I guess so. I think
when do you think it's getting released then, Kyle? Sorry,
No, you're good.
I was just gonna say, you said you think we get a release date for Hellblade 2. What's your call on the release date?
Oh, that's a tough one, because we haven't seen anything since that last gameplay demo, have we?
You mean since Christmas time? Yeah.
Yeah.
We've not seen anything.
That was Game Awards.
Yeah.
It was the Christmas before, wasn't it?
No, it was the Game Awards.
No, it was this last one.
No.
They've done it. They've done it at 2. They've done it at 2 on the bounce, Kyle. That's what I said.
I didn't watch Game Awards this year. That's why I haven't seen it. Cool. Yes, the last one that I'm on about then, I thought the game looked very like it was in a. I know it's only a slice and you can't really take it for random, but it looked good.
Yeah.
Like it would look like they're onto it.
That looked amazing.
It did, yeah. They were like, this is all game footage. It's no CGI.
Yeah, no CGI. Mental. It was awesome. Oh my gosh. I was like, I can't wait to play that. But there's no determined date. I agree with how I do believe we're gonna see something on it. If they don't show us anything, I'll be surprised.
Release date. I reckon definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Project Mara, I think is further out than Hellblade 2. I saw the recruitment ad for it, and they're based on what that position is that they were looking for. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it did not seem like a we're ready to show anything type role that they'd be recruiting for. Hellblade 2, I think has a good chance of being there. We'll mark it in green. I also do think, okay, now hear me out here, guys. A lot of people will disagree with this, but I think this could be one of the surprise that releases. And I think maybe we release it in December, and they release it in December.
See, I was thinking that. I didn't know if that was too bold or not.
No. That's like one of the potential hidden like released, and that's like wow, and that kind of slightly atones for the whole. I say atones for. They don't have to atone for it, but it will make up. It will make it up to people, to disappointed fans of Xbox fans.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I have no information on that at all. It's just like I said, an instinct thing or a suspicion. I have. What do you guys think? What do you think? Do you guys have any Breeze? What do you think about Project Mara? Do you know anything about it?
Besides what they've shown already, the concept of it being a real world game, that's what the whole focus of Project Mara is about. And I think it's gonna look dope. Like, can you see yourself just like in a real hallway? Like you're in a real hallway in a real building. Like it's not, you know what I mean? You're really in a real hallway, so in a real building somewhere. And it's like, I'm just curious to see how they're gonna mix the real world with the digital. I'm really curious, like how they did with the Matrix.
Yeah.
That I am so and then you're like, okay, is this about a disease that's been created? Is this, like, what is this about? Project Mara, oh my gosh, just like the trailer they have is piqued my interest. I'm ready for it. I want to see more on it. I do. They could just give us a little taste. I don't really.
Do you think they will though? Do you think they will?
No.
I think
it would be
right.
nice. It would be nice though, just to see just a little something, and how they're gonna mesh that real world with the gameplay, the video game technology. I would love to see that. But I don't think